Yeah.
All right, going into Battle on the Dunes, classic map, nice open fields. Corvus versus Dover, I don't expect sniping, especially with the news that the Dover is an experimental team. I'll be very surprised if they run a meta standard, and, you know, Corvus Marauders will. Bet you they're running dual Pyramidion. No, my God, what the hell?
They're using a galleon.
Pyramidion. Oh,
What is this heresy?
Don't tell me you've fallen, tyrants. Don't tell me you've fallen to the corruption of the sniping builds. Oh, they've done it. Oh, no. Oh, they've got a Hwacha Lumberjack on both sides. All right, their galleon's slightly different. Oh, Phoebe on the Lumberjack taking early shots, already hooking into Trophy Duck and putting some damage on it. Bloody hell, she's good with that weapon. Sushi Demon is ready on that Howitzer. Grey Knight on the Hwacha at the moment. Okomak happily sitting on his steering wheel. We've got Matlald, Anguisald, and Captain Lockhart taking shots with those howitzers. Caramel is ready on that hull. Scrimshaw sitting on his wheel, obviously.
Well, yeah, just because that's where pilots usually sit. I mean, if the pilots were sitting on the engine, there's kind of a problem, really.
Interesting. Spire Junker combo from Dover, packing a full sniper Spire build. The howitzer and heavy flak with a carronade flare on the sides. Admiral Quackbar running flak Gatling on both sides, a missile sling on the front, and Artemis, actually it's called a Artemis missile launcher, I think, isn't it? Fairly sure.
Artemis or Enchada. You know, I can't say the other one, so yeah, it's an Artemis.
Alright, looks like Keon is ready on that hull. Supima ready on the... Looks like the top deck. Looks like Kiblitz is going to stick to the bottom, maybe. He's certainly sticking to that area. Interesting, interesting, interesting. Alright, at the moment, the red team is sort of hanging back, not moving forward too much. The Trophy Duck has moved into a very open line of fire, and Admiral Quackbar, is moving up on it. Trophy Duck moving forward first is not a good idea. He's taken a lot of damage. The light armor of the Spire definitely coming into play. Lots of hit from the Hwachas at the moment, and the balloon is down from Phoebe's gunning on that damn Lumberjack. Admiral Quackbar not doing a whole lot at the moment. Getting shots in with that Artemis missile sling. Damn, good shots with that Hwacha through the cloud. They're beautifully hitting, despite not having a spot marker at all.
Oh, yeah. They certainly know what they're doing. I'd actually say that having the Trophy Duck act as bait, essentially, is kind of what they're going for, because they really do need to get Admiral Quackbar close to them. I mean, look at that build. He has 2 flat cannons, 2 Gatlings, and a rocket launcher. I mean, Artemis rocket launcher is not really something that you see much of. I mean, we're seeing a lot more of it lately because, you know, it's definitely a powerful weapon. I mean, even the Muse team have acknowledged that it's a powerful weapon, but no one seems to want to use it, and I'm not really sure why, truth be told.
Yeah. Trophy Ducks is just taking a pounding. They're not even bothering with the Admiral Quackbar, focusing in on the light.
Trophy Duck's balloon is down. Taking some serious damage, even at long range. This is not something we're used to seeing from Corvus. Long range combat.
No, we were expecting the typical close range, but it looks like they're finally sick of running that style, which, you know, is fair enough if you... I mean,
on this map, close range isn't really a good idea.
They've got a risk of being ejected from the cogs here, so you certainly want to go with maybe something a bit stronger than their standard.
Well, the true sign of insanity is doing something multiple times and expecting different results.
Einstein.
And, yeah, it's... I don't even know who it said it, but...
Einstein.
Actually, fair enough.
That's why I said it. Einstein said it.
Well, okay, fair enough. I don't know anyway. But yeah, the Crows are finally trying something different, because so far their strategy hasn't really worked. I mean, they got slaughtered by Pastafarians in that... Well, not really slaughtered in that match, but they were knocked out of the Challengers Cog by Pastafarians using roughly the same build.
Yep.
So when it came down to skill, the Pastafarians beat out Corvus. Barely, admittedly, but still. And the Corvus really are not suited to that long-range combat. In addition, I think they're using at least 1 replacement today, and that's what they've been saying anyway. So, yeah.
I'll admit, I didn't expect the long sniping match of the day to come from Corvus.
Yeah, but I mean, be fair. We still got a few matches to see. I mean, we've got to see the Gentleman versus the Brood. And we've got to see Paddling versus Polaris. I mean, Gentleman, Paddling, the 2 biggest snipers in the league. Sorry, in the scrimmage, as I've been told to call it. I still think scrimmage sounds wrong, but hey, details.
At the moment, we're seeing an absolute lack of anything from Admiral Quackbar. He's not advancing, trying to get the fire off. He's not moving in closer at all. He's just letting Trophy Duck
They're
take
hiding
a lot
behind
of
the
fire.
Leviathan.
Yeah, now they've slipped in behind this wreckage here. Not too bad an idea. Try to draw the crows a bit closer. It'll just depend on how patient the Corvus are at this point.
Hey, QWERTY, do I look cuddly to you? The chat says I'm cuddly.
I'm not going to answer that.
Oh, yeah, good point. That's actually a bad thing.
Huh?
Fair enough.
I'm not going to fuel the fire.
Well, okay then. So yeah, the red team are now hiding behind the Leviathan, which is
Yep.
it's not something we actually see much of on this map, despite the fact that the Leviathan is right there in the middle of the map.
I'd actually say it's slightly off-center.
Yeah, it's there. It's this giant slab of crushed metal slammed into the sand. I mean, sure, it may not be in the exact middle of the map, but it's close enough.
Okay. Can't wait for this mine launcher to come in. I'd love to see some plays here with this mine set up in this cloud, just in this pass here, set up this spire ready to snipe. Could be an interesting weapon.
Just out of curiosity, when we started the Skype chat, did we remember to tell Dover that this is not a CP map? This is not the CP version of the map. You know, that there's no point to capture. They're just sitting in the middle of the empty Leviathan. Still, you know, I mean, if we're going to see a match, if we are thinking about a team where delays really do affect them.
Yeah.
Corvus, not Crows anymore. Corvus are one of the easiest groups to irritate with delays, essentially.
Phoebe is trying to arc blind shots of a lumberjack over the wreckage.
Is it working?
Nope.
Yeah, well.
Hey,
you know,
it's worth
it
the
could
shot.
hurt. It's worth quite a few.
Never again, Swallow. Never again will you make that joke, you understand me?
Yes, yes.
Alright, Admiral Quackbar taking a small advancement here, poking his face out, trying to get some shots. Wow, and absolutely paying the price for it. Balloon quickly going down to Phoebe's lumberjack shots. Armor taking a huge hit at this point. Trophy Duck taking some damage off his own. The Watcher coming in for... Yeah. Trophy Duck is currently sitting at below half health. We've got some shredded components on Admiral Quackbar. One of the guns is
Trophy Duck
not
is not going to be able to recover
operational.
this one.
Oh, Trophy Duck needs to not hit that wreckage. If he gets pinned at this point, he is a dead duck.
Yeah, you were going to say sitting duck there, weren't you?
Nope.
I thought we agreed that we're not going to use sitting duck. Almost said something entirely different then that probably would have got me in trouble.
Yep. Alright, the red team, the Ducks, quickly falling back into this wreckage, into this cloud here, trying to get away from the Corvus's fire. I
mean, it's just... It's not often that you see a galleon nowadays outside of pub matches with a Watcher and a lumberjack on each side. I mean, they're not really... They don't have that much synergy when you get right down to it.
No.
I mean, the Watcher takes forever to reload, the lumberjack is more long range, Watcher is close range. But still, they seem to be making quite a bit of use out of the long range Watcher, and that's not something you expect to see.
It's interesting. I don't know how really the Ducks can proceed here. I mean, that last engage has shown that, well, any sort of display of aggression on their part is going to be met with an absolute hail of fire, and it is going to mess them up. It looks like they're taking the risk, though. They're going to slip around to the other side they just popped their face out at. Hope that the Corvus will take at least a little bit of time to turn, miss a few of those shots because of it, which looks like they are doing. Trophy Duck taking a huge amount of damage from that lumberjack already. The armor is down, balloon is down, components yet to be destroyed. Watcher coming in, takes down the Trophy Duck. Damn. And now Admiral Quackbar left in this 2v1 scenario. This isn't meat grinding because they were heading in, but now he's just not in a favorable scenario. This isn't going to go well. Crown Tyrant turning the front Gat Flak combo, ready to face down the Admiral Quackbar. That Gatling coming to start shredding the hull, as we can see there. The Flak hooking in, the Hwacha trying to disable some of those engines. Not happening at this point. Trophy Duck spawned far too far away to help. Tar Barrel isn't going to assist. And a quick 2-kill cleanup for Corvus.
At the moment, neither of the Dover ships have actually managed to land a single scratch on the Corvus ships. Well, at least not a permanent scratch. I mean, the balloon can be repaired, the armor can be repaired. There's no hull damage at all. I don't know what the Dover are thinking, really. I mean, this build is fairly interesting, and it certainly would shake up the meta if they won, but they just don't seem to be able to pull it off.
Yep.
Now they're separated so much.
Am I the only one that when I hear Dover, just immediately goes, Doverkin, Doverkin, oh, 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 oh.
Yes. Yes, you are.
I'm probably not.
You probably
Damn,
are. Trophy Duck takes
the
huge
Trophy Duck,
damage.
yeah, has advanced far too far forwards. You could almost call it meat grinding because of the range of the Crown Tyrant and the Dragula at this point. Just managing to slip. That's what the long range meta does. They just managed to slink back just out of gun range, I believe. Some of their components have been destroyed. They'll need to get those repaired before they can hope for an engage. Admiral Quackbar still advancing, not quite. Oh no, he's trying to slip on past, trying to group up with the Trophy Duck, which is of course fair. Lots of those Hwacha shots missing. Yeah, I'd say that's heavy clipped. It's just such a long range at this point. Moon shining, so definitely trying to catch up as quickly as possible with Trophy Duck. Trophy Duck still taking the occasional damage there. Probably, I'd say field gun.
Yeah, I'd say that's probably field gun. Though some of the damage to the balloon suggests that maybe a couple of those...
Damn!
Yeah, maybe a couple of those lumberjacks are going to do.
Fucking shooting! That's got to be the lumberjack
it's
just
balloon,
hooking
yeah, that's
straight
down.
into it. Balloon
Yeah,
is down,
I
hull
don't
is
see the
down.
Trophy Duck regarding this one as it heads down towards the ground. Its balloon is completely destroyed and it just slams into that ship. That is nasty.
Dover.
Oh, Jillycun says, I hope QWERTY gets... No, sorry, I hope Query gets excited. I want to see his happy face. XD.
You'll see it. If anyone goes in for a big exchange, you'll see it.
You really don't see it. Like, seriously, it's just not... It's not nice. It's unnatural. It'll give you nightmares. You don't want to see it. Just you know...
Swallow.
Minimize the window, just listen.
I hate you.
Come on, it's scary, dude.
Wow. Trophy Duck just taking a huge amount of
You
damage.
have
at
kids
this
watching
point.
this.
This is ridiculous.
It is. I mean, it's
Phoebe,
kind of sad.
he's up on the lumberjack. Holy shit! Fucking hell! It's like, oh what? I can see. I can see a
Phoebe.
I can see a pixel off the top of your ship. There goes your balloon.
Trophy Duck taking damage.
Trophy Duck taking a huge amount of damage. Armor is just being shredded. Lumberjack having an actually disturbing amount of damage mixed with that field gun. The balloon taking an absolute pounding, of course. They've actually lost the spot marker, so Trophy Duck is going to get a little bit of a chance to get that armor back up. Oh, God.
I mean, Corvus aren't exactly gentlemen when it comes to shooting through clouds, but they are still fairly close.
Yep. And I don't know, the Dover is looking like it's going to slink out to the right side of this cloud here. As soon as Trophy Duck pops its face out, it's going to be sniped.
Yeah, almost certainly, and it won't be long until that thing goes down. I mean, with those piercing field guns as well. This is not something you expect to see from Corvus, though.
They're doing a damn good job at it. I'm not going to deny that.
Sunderland has brought up an interesting situation. He wants to see Phoebe and Morblitz on the same galleon with lumberjacks.
Oh, Jesus. No one would approach them. It would literally be spawn, balloon dead for the rest of the game. Fuck.
Do you get the feeling that it might be Lumberjack OP? Like, as our capacity as official streamers, should we say Lumberjack OP?
No,
close,
because I think...
It's mostly just skill.
Yeah. It's just so damn hard to use. But it's a high ceiling cap, high skill ceiling cap, but... Yeah,
a regular player would not know what to do with it.
No. Trophy Duck just managing to slip out of that fire. Wow. Never let me say fire like that again. That was retarded.
I didn't even hear it, dude. I was reading chat. Kivias says that there's a balance patch coming up. And since Kivias said it, we're not spoiling anything by mentioning it.
Well, we are.
So, yeah, he's the one who's leaking, not us, for a change.
Alright, so
yeah,
again, the Dover have slipped behind the Leviathan here. Corvus has shown they are more than prepared to wait at this point. Mind you, if I was them, I'd be feeling pretty good at the moment. I wouldn't have a lot of fear. They know they've damaged the trophy duck. I would probably head in.
Yeah,
I would
I get
not
the
wait
feeling that
for the...
if this match keeps going on, you know, for say 3-4 more minutes, Corvus are probably going to go in.
Yeah. I mean, they can just clean up a kill on the trophy duck so quick with that Hwacha Gat Flat combo on both ships.
Yeah.
Admiral Quackbar won't be able to do a whole lot, and just on his own, it's... What the fuck was that Hwacha shot for?
I don't know.
What
Maybe
you
they're getting
doing,
bored.
Dragula?
You know, I actually think that this Corvus build could stand a chance against some of the other ships. I mean, it does seem like it's decent at long range. I mean, it's obviously not going to deal with paddling sniping, with gentleman sniping, with, well, sniping in general, but it is going to deal with close range combat, which could be especially important considering other events.
Queso is saying that a gun
I'm not sure
requiring skill does not balance it. I'm not happy with that explanation. See,
They're in text chat. They can
I'd want to see some high skill players' opinions on it, because I think on its own, I don't think it's OP. I think it's just the combination that they have on the Dragula at this point is
when you stick a heavy clip on a lumberjack, that thing is incredibly accurate, and really good players who play this game far too much. Phoebe, more
looking
blitz.
at you, Zil.
Yeah, Zil, definitely Zil. Just anyone with a level 10 just knows how to arc that. Well, level 10 gunner knows how to arc that lumberjack shot almost perfectly. They know how to be accurate with it.
Plus, I'm going to say most of the damage at this point is probably coming from these field guns. Like, let's not lie.
Yeah, I mean the field guns seem to jump from. The field guns seem to jump from, you know, one patch they're completely underpowered, they're just irritating to use, they're not helpful in any way. In the next patch, they're really stupidly effective.
Don't start us, please. You weren't around in the days of the fucking field gun massacre. Every ship ran a field gun. You'd have no, the fjords, pff, amateur stuff. No. The days of the field gun, literally you'd have squids packing 3 of them.
Squids packing 3 field guns. Now that would be something interesting.
Every Pyramidian had 4 field guns. You'd have Pyramidians go into full reverse and just field gun. You'd have... Oh, it was just... Ugh. Sammy is talking about the time limit reform. No. You have not approached 40 minutes of no kills. No.
Yeah, we're not going to introduce a time limit because we just couldn't enforce it properly. I mean, even if we did try and enforce it, what are we going to tell them to do? Like, if a team is seen to be AFKing, they have to run towards each other? That's not something we can really do anything about.
I've just realised that these clouds are billboards.
Yes? Wait, what?
They're... Oh! Trophy Duck taking a huge amount of damage!
Whoa.
Crown Tyrant and Dragula just managing to slip around far enough to get their shots on it and blow it the hell up. Admiral Quackbar now left on his own at the Leviathan. Queso believes the field guns are still overpowered, but the Lumberjack isn't.
Nico says that the Lumberjack on its own is overpowered if you can get it to connect. Which is true of pretty much any weapon. I mean, if you can actually aim with the weapon, then it's probably overpowered. At least in the minds of some players. You know who you are.
Oh, wow. Wow, terrible spawn for Trophy Duck, and Crown Tyrant is absolutely capitalizing it on this point. He's running in with that gap flat combo. Will he even get the chance with Dracula taking a huge shot into the side? One moment, someone's at the door. I'm going to go murder someone.
This is the first time we've used actual video. And, so yeah, Crowded Tyrant moving in towards Trophy Duck. Dracula just seems to be keeping the Admiral Quackbar under pressure.
Oh, Trophy Duck taking a huge barrage of fire and going down a 5-0 victory to the Corvus. Congratulations, Corvus manages to hold into the Cogs system, whereas the Dover, I'm sorry, you haven't made it in just yet. Oh,
you have failed.
I'm sorry, Dover. I'm so sorry.
No, just
next time.
You have failed. That's all there is.
No.